Unarius teaches that all of us are energy beings. We're spiritual beings. The physical is just the smallest part of who each one of us really are. And within that energy being is stored all the experiences that we've ever gone through. And most people say, okay, yeah, I'm made up of what I've been involved with in my life. It's only natural. Unarius takes it a step further and says, well, it's not only this life, but there's a continuity of consciousness with every one of us that goes back many, many lives. And those different lives that we have lived make up who we are today. And so if you have an ability for music, or if you have an ability for art, or science, or whatever, it's not that God blessed you and said, you're going to be an artist and you're not over here, and you're going to have a wonderful life and you're going to have a crummy life. What it amounts to is that each one of us has reaped in this lifetime what we have sown in many, many different lifetimes. So Mozart wrote symphonies at 5 years old, and it wasn't because he was lucky and the rest of us weren't. It's because he spent many lifetimes developing that musical ability. Therefore, when he was incarnated in that lifetime, it was as natural for him to do that as it was to speak. So this is a basic overview of what Unarius teaches about what each one of us are.
So are you saying that, like, in our past lives we have been, like, let's say my mother, for example, in a past life I was in contact with my mother, which, like, maybe she wasn't my mother, but somehow, like, we knew each other in past life, so we're all kind of...
You're interconnected.
So everybody that I'm connected with in my life right now, I was somehow connected in some form in a past life.
Absolutely. Yes. What we do a lot of times is we reincarnate over again in different roles, where she may have been your daughter in a past life, and you were the mother, or you were husband and wife, and we do that with not only relatives, but also family associates, and then also people that we work with. And we don't get to choose our family. A lot of times we just incarnate, and sometimes we incarnate and we wonder, how the heck, I don't feel like I'm part of this family at all. How is it that I'm in this family? And it's because there's a past life connection that we haven't yet resolved, and as the relationship plays itself out, and we work with this understanding of, there must be a past life, what is it? And a lot of times we as students may be working with the past life therapy process, but the people that we're working out with have no idea. Our mother has no idea that I recognize that there's a past life I have with my mother. But yet, when I recognize and accept what it is that I may have done, what that interaction was from the past, what happens is there's a positive change, and the relationship changes for the better. And it's absolutely phenomenal to see. And that's this process that the students who have been studying past life therapy for years will see positive changes in their life as a result of past life therapy.